Good evening, and welcome to WTF, sponsored by Madden 12 Hall of Fame Edition. EA Sports, it's in the game, yo.
It's not in the game.
I'm Matt Prophet, the world's biggest Montgomery Biscuits fan.
Once again, I'm Ryan Prophet, his brother.
And speaking of Madden 12, do you know what chest my ass?
What, the underwear you've been wearing 2 weeks straight now?
No, numbnuts. When I'm playing Madden online, my opponent has a mic, and all they do the entire game is whine and complain about how I run the same play whole game. Okay, listen, dude. If I'm running the same play over and over again and it's working, why the hell would I do anything different? I was playing this dude last week. I beat him 52-7, and all he did the whole game was complain. Dude, you're doing the same play. Stop doing that play. I can't stop it. I'm not gonna stop it. If you can't stop me, I'm gonna keep doing the same play until you prove you can stop me. And that's what really chests my ass.
Well, Marcus Allen is a beast, but yeah, I got nothing else to say about that.
Yeah, I have Marcus Allen on my team, yo, and he's a Hall of Famer, yo. And now it's time for our new segment, Ranting with Ryan.
To start, I have to wear the jersey that would make me a criminal in the first place, because I think that's what everybody's thinking right now. Not everybody, but you know. Alright, let's begin with the message Facebook sent to me just recently. Due to the number of reports of abuse, he was suspended your Facebook account until further notice. Now, I did not deserve this at all, people. I think it was ludicrous for even my Facebook account to get suspended in the first place. But I'm going to let that all go. This Sunday, I'm inviting the 4 rookies from the Chicago Fantasy Football League to come to this house, and I will welcome them with open arms with a smile on my face. Before then, I'm going to get some award. The Deion Sanders Award.
What that?
Just for the hell of it. I don't know. I just thought it was cool. That's why. There's nothing. No relevance. I just thought it was cool.
Be straight, yo.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, sorry. Now it's time for the Fantasy Football Minute.
Alright, Matt. The first question on the list. Anyone's second fantasy win in Brains League. Is it good? Bad?
Anytime you can get your second win this late in the year, it's a good thing.
I hope so.
Ryan, what are your thoughts on my win over you in my league?
It wasn't that much of a win, really, because, I mean, Vic sucked. Michael Vick just sucked. Who the hell's going to get 4th seed in Brains League?
Right now, I'm going to say Kristen, because the other 4, I just don't think have it. Kristen has the best team right now. What are your thoughts on your huge matchup with Gym Class Heroes this week in my fantasy league?
Who? Gym Class Heroes. Yeah, he's not as good as he thinks he is. Chris Johnson, biggest fantasy bust?
By far, Chris Johnson is the biggest fantasy bust. Cam Newton, biggest fantasy surprise?
No. Well, yeah, but he's not helping Mando win.
Anything else, Ryan?
Payne Hills, victim of Madden cover curse?
I think so. People, never draft a player for your fantasy team that's been on the cover of Madden that year. Just don't. Ryan, what are your thoughts on Chris not signing your lineup this week against me?
Don't get me fucking started. Curtin offering Fred Davis for Durham Murray.
Curtin, what are you thinking? I know he's my 4th best running back, but he's still a very good running back. I'm not giving you him for your second tight end. And finally, Ryan, what's your thoughts on the merger next year, the impending merger?
Ain't gonna happen. Not gonna have players. Not enough good players, actually.
Okay, now, people, it's time for a new segment, Matt's Picks, where I pick the scores of 3 upcoming games this week. My first pick is for the Stanford-Oregon game this week. I have the Cardinal over the Ducks, 52-48, and Andrew Luck's going to throw 5 TD passes and solidify his Heisman candidacy.
He better, because I picked him for the Heisman.
And my upset pick for Week 10 of the NFL season, I have the Indianapolis Colts. That's right, the Colts getting their first win of the year over the Jacksonville Jaguars, 24-21. And Terry kicks the game-winning field goal as time expires. And Andrew Luck, buddy, you better like Indianapolis, because that's where you're going to be next year. And finally, in fantasy football this week in Brian's League, I have Edwin defeating his brother Brian, and further get back into the playoff race.
Well, I don't know about that, but we'll still see. Gym Class Heroes, you're going down. And
now, what about Tim Tebow this past week? I mean, he really, you know, silenced all his critics with that huge game against the Raiders. What are your thoughts on Tim Tebow?
Still not there yet, but everybody's got to shut the hell up about him because he will get there eventually.
My thinking is, NFL coaches, you cannot force your offense onto a rookie or second-year player quarterback. You got to make your offense built around him. Tim Tebow is a running quarterback. You got to make your offense running quarterback friendly. You can't just say, okay, Tebow, you're going to throw this 40-yard crossing pattern, because Tebow's not that kind of quarterback. You got to make your team built around the quarterback, not the other way around.
That was a good burp, by the way.
You just can't do that, guys. I mean, you get to say, I mean, look at Cam Newton. The Panthers have basically just gave, they're playing street football right now. Cam Newton's saying, Steve Smith, go long, and I'll throw you the bomb, and it's working. So, coaches, you cannot force your offense onto a quarterback. You got to have your quarterback dictate the offense. Offense.
Guess that's where we're done now for this week. But tune in next week to when I kick his ass on live TV. Peace, people.
Hook 'em horns.
War Eagle!